Did you see the Winter Olympics in Vancouver, BC? I absolutely love the presentation bouquets they used for the athletes. They're so simple and yet so fabulous. Of course, there were lots of stories about the people that made the arrangements, but that's for another time. Today, I just want to share with you how easy it is to make an Olympic-style hand-tied bouquet. The base, leather fern. Yes, it's the perfect beginning to a French weave bouquet. Just start by removing the lower laterals. You just want the pretty top part. You don't need it to be quite so big, so pulling it down a little bit. Then once you have it all prepared, just take your pieces and weave them from one side to the other, crossing the stem through the lateral, so going to the right and left, and then again, coming to the front. And once more, crossing the lateral and going through to the back. Getting this long-lasting, sturdy base that will then support the flowers. Once you have those first 4 pieces in, you can go back and add more, coming in at a diagonal, filling in the center. Leather fern is so fabulous for the classic French weave bouquet. It's available year-round. So comfortable knowing that I can always get my leather fern. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have this available year-round. I would be stymied as to what would be the perfect base. As I work, I just keep putting it together, and you can see crossing from side to side gives me a gorgeous nest that will support my flowers. But actually, as I finish it, it's so beautiful, I don't even really need flowers. One of the beauties of the French weave hand tie is you can set it down and let it sit there and it doesn't fall apart. That way you can lay out all your other materials, the roses, hydrangeas, brasilia, carnations, hypericum, all green, all fabulous. Then pick it up and start filling in with your flowers. I like to start with the larger things first, like the hydrangea. I just nestle it down into the weave, tucking it close. The stems are so large that you twist them a little bit sometimes to get them to go in easily. But you're just feeding it through that leather fern weave. Maybe some roses, beautiful green roses. Nestling it down. And as I work, everything stays above my hand and the stems stay bare. That's the trick of a perfect hand tie, is you keep all of the flowers and foliage above your hand, and then below your hand, just bare stems so that it goes straight down into the hand tie cleanly. A little more of the brasilia. Then the hypericum berries, the glossy finish. It's a nice counterbalance to the glossy of the leather fern. Feeding through, then the carnations will add just a nice, soft, feminine fluff. Changes the whole texture yet again, just a little bit. Carnations, roses, hydrangeas, hypericum, brasilia, absolutely perfect. Then once I have all the flowers in place right where I want them, I can go back and enhance with a little bit more leather fern, creating a collar all the way around. The final step is to secure it together. And I like to use raffia. It's a natural material. My grandfather used it when he grew raspberries. Yes, he was a raspberry farmer, and he tied the canes up with raffia. He would roll over in his grave if he knew what I paid for raffia today as a decorative item as opposed to a utilitarian item. But it brings back fond memories of the family farm to think about raffia, just like my grandfather used. You can cut the stems now short. And then use it, just like you did in the Olympics, as a presentation bouquet. Give it to someone as a gift. Or take it home and drop it in your own vase and enjoy it. Thank goodness leather fern has year-round availability. Add to that it's long-lasting and it has classic beauty. Leather fern was one less thing that the Olympics design team had to worry about. They knew that the fern growers would see to it that they had plenty of long-lasting and beautiful leather fern to make all of their bouquets.